My boyfriend kept cheating on me and I stayed with him. I still love him.
You get away with something, you keep doing it.
I found out he started cheating when I first got his phone password.
All these girls are popping up.
No, I was like, well, you can f*** off and you can get out of the club now. People really want me to leave Dan. This guy needs therapy. Mentally destroyed that gorgeous girl. I think it's actually really sad how little she respects herself. This guy is a -1 at best, girl. He's gaslight you. My mum's coming over today and we're gonna have a conversation about Dan's cheating. I don't know what she's gonna say. I'm a bit scared.
I'd like to ask Dan what his feelings are in future moving forward with my daughter.
I used to feel anxious going into town because there was a club called Vanilla. I think when it's so late you end up getting proper messy and that's when you used to go wrong. So I was 15 and we met through friends.
You were going out with my mate, weren't you, before?
Yeah.
Who I knew. And I remember messaging him saying, you better keep her away from me. A couple of weeks later when they broke up, I started dating her and then kind of got with you, didn't I?
Here we are.
I think it started going wrong when I, turned 18. And I started going out, like, properly, going out with my boys.
And I wasn't old enough to go out.
And you wasn't old enough to go out.
It used to be stay at home and wait for you to come home after he'd obviously done the dirt. I remember one time where you were out and I said to Dan, I'll pick you up at like 2 o'clock. And he wasn't outside the nightclub. I came in my slippers and pyjamas and I was
and then you see some girl talking to me.
And I was like, well, you can off and you can get out of the club now. I think it just like, that's when the trust started to go, I think. I've probably found out he started cheating when I first got his phone password.
Yeah, all these girls started popping up and then I think that's when you found out I was actually cheating.
Yeah. At first, I think it's a shock because you think, well, like it's meant to be your loved one and then they're just doing you dirty behind your back.
I didn't think it was hurting them.
In the end, you do put your back up to it and you're like, I'm not going to show him any emotion.
And because I was getting away with it, being a young lad, you get away with something, you keep doing it. And that's why I think I kept doing it.
I think the turning point was going on Bad Boyfriends on that show.
Yeah.
And Dan just like being told by every other person in that villa.
Well, even been told by that I was really close to somebody in the villa, and he's a lad, but he said, you're worse than me.
We're going to read out some of the hate comments that people think on our relationship. People really want me to leave Dan. So this one says, this lad is an absolute idiot. Mentally destroyed that gorgeous girl. Our generation is gross. This guy needs therapy. There's clearly underlying issues that he just masks with all the Unfortunately, she's in love with him. He uses attention from other girls to make him feel good. He needs actual help, which is true. Because you have had therapy since.
Yeah. I've tried to talk about my emotions a lot more.
Why can't she see him for what he is and walk away? That boy is never going to change. I think it's actually really sad how little she respects herself and seems like a very sweet girl with low self-esteem. He's gaslight you.
At the start, it made me feel like absolute all them opinions would dig on the top of me, like, oh, you shouldn't be with her. Or even walking through town, it would be like, I don't like you, but I love you. Comments like that will upset me and me off.
There are some good ones. Someone said people can change, he's changed for his girl. You're amazing, always remember, we've all been that angel. You'll see the light because it's always shining on you. Give the boy a chance, you could work if he's changed.
You get negative comments, you get good comments. I said, you need to ignore the hate and just get on with the good.
My mum's coming over today and we're gonna have a conversation about Dan's cheating and how much it really affected me. I don't know what she's gonna say. I'm a bit scared.
I don't know how she's gonna feel.
Do you think she believes you're faithful now?
She can find out.
Yeah.
Always going to have slight reservation naturally because leopards and spots. I'd like to ask Dan what his feelings are in future moving forward with my daughter. Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, you?
Yeah, good, thanks, baby girl. How's it going? You okay, Dan?
I'm all good.
Good. So what have you two been up to then? Just on your socials, no doubt?
Chilling.
Yeah.
How's that all going?
Chilling. 23.5 mil.
23? It's amazing.
Yeah.
God, how the dynamics of that have changed from Dan having all the followers So how do you feel you guys are getting on now then, strength-wise, your relationship and everything, to where you were before?
A lot better.
Yeah, better than before.
Yeah.
It's what it needed, it's what Dan needed. He needed to kick at the backside. And,
Yeah, right.
and I've only been telling him that for the last 4 years, but,
Yeah.
you know, and saying don't ever jeopardise the relationship and stuff, and it's had to take you watching yourself back on TV to be the wake-up call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could have lost
I think
her.
it's the best thing that happened to our relationship.
Well, the whole nation don't think you should be together.
No. That's
But
Some of them do.
I think the concern for, obviously myself naturally, but for the whole nation is how are you going to move forward with this? Obviously together, if you're going to have a future together, what happens if you have children?
our future, like we said to each other, aren't we? We want to be together, we want to get, you know, that happy family.
Yeah.
So,
But then you've got to prove that as well though, because trust takes a lot of building, doesn't it? How's your trust issues going to be? Because trust is obviously earned and built.
Well, yeah, but it builds over time, doesn't it? And I think it's already come a long way from what it was.
So, but it's this one's choice at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you've been together for such a long time for a reason, and obviously Ellie's still with you for a reason.
yeah,
So
if you see something, obviously.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it's too easy just to chuck it away. Which,
I don't think anything else can break us.
as they say, there's no future in the past, is there?
Definitely not.
So I just think you're lucky to have another chance, Dan, and for Ellie to work at it and
Yeah, Dan, you're
to appreciate
extremely
what you've got and don't ever jeopardise it again. Last
Go
chance
on.
scenario.
literally last chance.
Last
Golden
chance
one.
scenario.
I will be hopping, running, legging down the road, mate.
And then skipping and then jumping.
I think my ego took over my life. I was obsessed with going out and meeting other girls. I think it's definitely I want this relationship because she helps me a lot. She helps me keep grounded. She's always there for me, and that's what you want in your partner.
I used to check Dan's phone all the time. I always used to check it. So he used to be asleep and I used to like crawl across him and then get his phone. I think Dan knows his boundaries now. So not talking to girls, not messaging girls, and he doesn't ever go out without me anymore. We've been through some real tough times as a family and he's really, really helped through that. He's a supportive partner.
So what advice would you give to another woman's partner who might be cheating on them?
I'd tell them to leave. If now Dan did that, I'd be like, do not off as far away as me as you can. So build yourself up strong enough and then leave. If Dan cheated again, I'd honestly swear on my whole entire life, on my mum's life, I'd be gone. That I don't deserve that level of disrespect again.
Our relationship works because the respect we have for each other now is totally different. Coming out that villa has actually changed my mind and actually showed me that I've actually got somebody in front of me who actually wants to put some effort into our relationship and me. How has Ellie changed my life? I think, you know, seeing the good in me. Don't judge a book by its cover. You don't know what's gone on behind the scenes of all these TV shows.
So yeah, to the haters, here we are. Who never thought that we weren't together, we are.